did it go live? Alrighty, everybody. I know I'm kind of doing this late in the middle of the night. I didn't tell anybody, so I'm not really going to wait for anybody to fill in the room. But I want to try to find something really, really fast because, you know, I might need it when I'm talking here in a second on my other phone. Okay. This is the weekly healing messages for, I can't even believe we're already in September, for September 1st through September 9th. And holy crap, what a week. Hi, Mr. Neptune, my kitty cat. All right. I'm sorry for bringing it out really late like this and doing it live at the same time, but I just figured I'd record it. And I felt pulled to do it exactly the way I'm doing it. I want to be like, what is it? Alice in Wonderland. I'm late for a very important date. Because this week has a whole lot of Alice in Wonderland feel to it. And that's exactly why I keep hearing that in my head. Okay, it's just the way Spirit's messing with me, with the way we're doing this week. All right, look, you have the full moon, which is actually taking place on the 2nd, which is Wednesday, at 1:22 a.m. Wednesday morning. Now, the thing is, it's in Pisces with Ceres, and it's directly across from the sun in Virgo. All right, that says a lot right there. First off, Neptune and Pisces is the master of illusion, the master of delusion, the master of magic. This is Neptune every once in a while throws out a really important test by some funky little curveballs, because what I'm getting is like oxymoron, hypocrite. And that's because Neptune's sitting so close and the moon's coming in during this full moon with Ceres. Ceres is karma. She's the threefold. She always is too close to home. Now, Neptune in Pisces, Pisces alone is very magical, very compassionate, very loving, but can be easily taken advantage of because they have such a big heart. And they put themselves behind because they're trying to have that big, compassionate heart, and then they get done ugly. This happens a lot. Now, you've got Neptune, which is magic. And like I said, you've kind of got oxymoron, hypocrite, illusion, delusion, Ceres, threefold karma, too close to home, compassionate, but me first. And I'm saying me first because you still have all that energy going on in Aries. But here's the thing, this full moon is giving off that idea. It's a test. It's a test. It's a, even though it's release, surrender, let go for full moon, this is a test because right after that, the moon's moving into Aries and then into Taurus. I mean, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the moon is in Aries. So it's going to go over Mars, Chiron, Lilith, Eris, which is Chiron, the wounded healer. Then it's going to come into Lilith and Eris, which is, you know, ego, fire, me first energy. It's core energy, new beginnings energy. But if it doesn't work out really fast, well, then I'm over it. And, you know, like I call it Squirrel Syndrome, like la 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 la, squirrel, and off doing something else. It has Eris, which is trouble, toil, strife, an injustice, vampire syndrome, all in it, and you know, and then it'll go over Mars. So it's giving the illusion. But here's where it gets really weird for that full moon, and then it's going to show you. It's going to show you if you pass the lessons or not throughout the week. Because, like I said, at the end of the week, you have Mars. Yeah, Mars, which is going retrograde. So that's when he's going to come back over Eris, back over Lilith, all over again. So all of that impatience, all that irritability that people have been feeling lately, all of that sacral chakra energy that's just had the stomach bubbling, that's about to come right back in. And that's because Mars is now going to be in retrograde and only talking to you. This is asking you truly, truly to get right with your harmony and balance. Now, Spirit gives me the number 29. This speaks to us about teamwork. Spirit also gives me communication, and freaking some more communication this week. Make sure that you're using it well and wisely. Teamwork, diplomacy, relationships, and compassion. But when you take 29 and you add it together, that becomes an 11. Add those two together, you get a 2, which speaks to you of harmony and balance in all areas of your life. This is where it becomes confusing. Are you playing that Neptune magic just for right now? Because Neptune is illusion and delusion. It's where fantasy smacks you in the face with some harsh-ass reality. With Ceres there, that's the threefold of that harsh-ass reality. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Or are you fucking off? Because if you're fucking off, as you come into this, the rest of this week, and you come into Mars, when it goes retrograde and it starts coming backwards, you're going to get the slap down. Like I said in the saying of this video, this is where, Neptune's full moon illusion is giving you buckle up because the real true ride is about to begin. And have you been doing your stuff or not? You have Mercury moving into Libra. Libra also has Haumea and Make. And I've been saying that all year pretty much, which is all about relationships directly across from Eris, directly across from Mars, directly across from Lilith. This is all about your relationship zone. And it's asking you if you're holding on to vampire syndrome, where you're still sucking on and holding on to things from the old way because it's the only way you know, but it does you no damn good. The point is here, are you finding the true harmony and balance that you need, that truly feeds your soul? Or are you being satisfied for what you can get? Because if you're settling and if you're ignoring what you're supposed to be doing, the smackdown's coming. I'm not even playing. But if you've been doing your stuff while Mars goes retrograde, he's going to start rewarding you. He's still going to be testing you. He's still going to be working with you and that sacral chakra and healing that foundation. Plus, I'm being told this is a 4-year. I said all year that this was a leap year, but it was also a 4-year, which turns around and actually makes it a 5-year. Spirit is telling me that this is also third quarter of the 4-year, which is actually a 5-year, which means you are setting an intention now for what you will be creating next year, because it's a back-to-back 5-year, which is all about adapt and change. So this isn't coming to an end. It's coming to a new, pushing us into the new direction of where we're going. We're not going to see the end of this for a while. This is, part 3 of this year, which is technically a 5-year, which is kind of like a double 5-year, going right back to harmony and balance in all areas of your life. Are you being true and real with you and what your soul needs? And are you allowing your soul to breathe and to be free and to be you? Or are you still playing, with the mask on and you're not coming fully into control of everything? I do see people speaking, but I have the phone too far away. I will go back and I'll look later, and I love you. But I'm just trying to throw that out there. Venus is moving into Leo. Hello. Leo, y'all should know me. Leos, we don't know how to not state our mind. We kind of just are bold, blunt, and brash and out there with it. Venus is your sensitivity, moving into Leo. On Sunday, the day before that, Mercury is moving into Libra, which is the relationships. This is saying it needs to be about you because you know you. And you know exactly where you need to go. However, if you're going to have relationships that last, This has to have harmony and balance in it. Harmony and balance, and don't get caught up in that delusion that's going to throw you off, because that's a test. Mars is about to go retrograde. Teamwork, diplomacy, relationships, compassion, and, well, they just said commitment. Make sure you're being loyal to what is important to you. Really, truly loyal to what's important to you. It's time to find out if you're passing the test, or if you're really just about to buckle up the seatbelt and really start the ride. I love you guys. Bye.